to La Tortuga!
We're located here, just in front of Residencial Benimar. If you get lost, always ask for Residencial Benimar. It is well known by taxi drivers, while La Tortuga Hostel is a small business that might get confused with Residencial Las Tortugas, which is a big building in Las Americas. On the left side, you have the mountain. On the right side, the sea. While going down the sea, you can find a supermarket, Hiperdino Express, on the lower floor of Commercial Center San Miguel. They're a typical market of tourist areas, so not too many choices and slightly more expensive than others. They are open every day until 10 p.m. If you're looking for a more complete supermarket with fresh meat and fish and better prices, you might go to a little bit further to Mercadona in Commercial Center X Sur, just across the highway from the hostel. Just pay attention because this is always closed on Sundays. The closest beach to us are Playa del Duque and Playa Fanhabé. They're both nice beaches, large and touristy, with hammocks and umbrellas to rent if you wish, but you can put your towel wherever you want. They are both very nice sandy beaches with easy access to the water and lovely sunsets. El Duque is probably the nicest, but be aware that it's the poshest beach in Tenerife because it is surrounded by 5-star hotels, so the price for food and drinks are quite high and we don't recommend eating there. As an example, a beer on Fanhabé Beach and the rest of the island costs around 1 and 2 euros, and in El Duque costs 6-7 euros, so it's worth going to Playa Fanhabé where you can find a lot of options. You can always have a look at our food and guide restaurant in English or Spanish close to reception. If you're looking for something wilder and different than tourist beaches, you should go to Playa de los Hippies. You get to the romantic village of La Caleta, an old fisherman village with a port. It takes 45 minutes by foot, 10 by bicycle, and 5 by car or bus. There are many tapas bars and restaurants, a bit posh, where you can see a lovely sunset. At the end of the village, there is the Varadero Beach. Just beside it, on the right, you will find the steep stairs that will bring you up to the national park, made of 4 different beaches that can be reached just by walking. Walk always by the coast so as not to get lost. The first beach is rocky. Climb the little hill after it. It takes about 10 minutes, and you will find the second and the third beaches, which are sandy. It's called Hippies Beach because there has been for a long time a community of hippies living in the shelters and caves. They're not there anymore, but still it has a hippie vibe, and it's probably one of the most beautiful beaches in the South Tenerife. It is a nudist beach, but there is no mandatory dress code. You can stay dressed or naked as you wish. Just if you go there, make sure to check the tide levels. Google Tide or Tabla de Mareas Tenerife and you will find the pages. Because when the tide is high, there is a tiny little beach, but when it's low, you have 40-50 meters of sand. Make sure to go with shoes, no flip-flops, because it is very rocky and you need a bit of grip for the little hike. Bring water and sunscreen. There is nothing there and almost no shadow. From these beaches, you can walk even further to El Portito de Adeje, a little village that can also be reached by car from Playa Paraíso. From La Caleta to Portito, the 2 extremes of the national park, it takes 1 hour walking. The coast from La Caleta to Los Cristianos is about 7 kilometers, 14 to go and come back, and pretty flat, so you can do it by bike or foot. In Las Americas, there is the Surfing Reef, where you find Surf Life, a surfing school we collaborate with that run classes on Titania Beach. Not too far, there is Las Verónicas Strip, with its discos, and Los Cristianos, with nice beaches such as El Camisón, Las Vistas, and San Telmo Complex for bars, restaurants, and discos. Nightlife. Near us, there is La Tasquita, a typical flamenco bar with tapas, drinks, and live music on Wednesdays, where we had after our famous barbecue nights, on Fridays, and on Saturdays. It's a 7-minute walk. Also close by, you find Achama, a Latin disco club that offers dance lessons on Wednesdays and get busy with young crowds on Fridays and Saturdays after 1-2 a.m. As an alternative, there is Las Verónicas with many English tacky bars and Papagayo, which does house music. Or San Telmo in Los Cristianos with more local Latin vibe in Casablanca and Punta Cana. That's about it. See you around and hope you have a lovely stay on our island.